In terms of elections updates, I'd like to make this my closing remark for today. Government of St. Martin, in close collaboration with the Central Voting Bureau, wish to update the general public, but specifically also party representatives and deputy representatives about which last night they started hosting the critical briefing sessions designed to streamline the process leading up to and on postulation day. This is scheduled for November 22nd, as we all know. Yesterday's initial briefing on postulation day procedures was held at room 1 and 2 here at the government building. During this session, the clarifications of the requirements and the procedures for postulation day were shared. Members of the main voting bureau, the civil registry officials were available to provide comprehensive guidance and address any questions from the parties. As you know, we have a couple of new ones as well. There will be a public order briefing session next week, Monday, so that will explain all of the different rules and regulations as it relates to public order, which is mandated by ministerial decree of the Minister of Justice and is being finalized. This meeting will be on Monday, November 13th from 6 to 7 in the same conference room for the representatives of the parties. The sessions are pivotal to ensure a seamless execution of our democratic process, and we highly encourage the participation of all party representatives. Of course, we will follow up with an email to highlight the main decision points and that you would have it in writing as well. Your active participation will lead to a more productive series of discussions. I would also like to notify that taking into consideration that colors are assigned during this process to each candidate's list for the election, as Minister of General Affairs, I have to put out that decree. Last week we did put out one, but that one will be retracted to give more specifications, because though that allowed for all colors, whether they were primary, secondary, or tertiary, the main voting bureau felt that it may create confusion on that day. So we are going back to the list being designated and have added the color teal. So that regulation to retract and to, today's the deadline, so it will be finalized by today. So the colors will be red, yellow, blue, green, brown, cyan, black, white, purple, magenta, orange, gray, beige, teal, and gold. So this decision will enter into force today by the signing that I will do once I get out of this meeting and receive the final version, and it will be published in the National Gazette as well. So it just specifies the specific colors instead of keeping it broad, so that we can avoid that the main voting bureau is, not sure at that time what to do. I did receive an update. The total number of registered voters for the upcoming elections is 22,553. 22,553, with the breakdown by gender being male, 10,647, 10,647 males, and 11,906 females. 11,906 females. A further breakdown will be provided by Civil Registry to give more demographic information, including by districts, which will be shared as soon as we have that. The closure of the voter registry on October 23rd, 2023 gave us these numbers. This keeps us at the same amount. Actually, the total amount did not reach to 60, so it didn't go above. I don't have the total amount of residents because that determines, so it stays at 15, as well as thanking the citizens of St. Martin for their active enrollment, demonstrating their readiness to participate in the democratic process. We encourage all voters to stay informed about election developments as we continue preparations for Election Day, January 11, 2024. Further details regarding the polling station locations, the voting hours, the public order protocols will be communicated in subsequent releases. And in also, if necessary, we may determine next week to have a press conference. The Ministry of General Affairs, the Minister of Justice, as well as the Central Voting Bureau appreciate community's involvement in shaping the future of St. Martin, and we look forward to a free, safe, and clear election on January 11, 2024.